What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on PrizePicks. PrizePicks, if you guys do not know, is my favorite player prop place to play some NBA player props. Go ahead and sign up on PrizePicks. Highly recommend joining. Use code DOMG. You guys are missing out if you guys are not already on there. Use code DOMG. You guys go ahead and sign up. They match your first deposit 100% up to $100. So if you guys deposit $60, they're going to match it and give you guys $120. So on your account, so they'll give you an extra $60 for the $60 you deposit. So pretty awesome deal right there. 100% deposit match up to $100. So pretty sweet deal right now. If you guys just go ahead and use code DOMG. We also have a promo today on PrizePicks, which is another reason you guys should be joining, because they do stuff like this all the time. If you take a look at their Twitter, Elite 8. So if you place 8+ entries, you get a free entry to win $250, which I believe will be a 5-pick entry. That's how they usually do it. But at least is what I'm kind of assuming, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so pretty sweet deal right here for the Elite 8. They did stuff for the Sweet 16 and all that different stuff. They had one for the Final Four and then also the championship, I believe. For every round, I believe they are doing a promo like this. So pretty awesome right there from PrizePicks. So again, highly recommend joining. Use code DOMG. Helps me out, helps you guys out as well. 100% deposit match up to $100. But yesterday, we didn't get the full sweep, but we got a half sweep because Miles Bridges he pushed on his 4 assists. So it's not a sweep. We're not counting as a sweep, but we didn't lose yesterday. We were 2-0-1 yesterday. Jalen Brunson went over his first half points. Miles Bridges pushed his 4 assists, and Jordan Poole went over 3.5 3-point mix. So pretty good yesterday on the video, so not bad. We've been going 2-1 constantly on the channel, so it's kind of nice to switch it up and not at least take a loss. So we're looking for that 3-0 sweep today. So got a couple player props for you guys. Let's go and take a look at these right now. Where you have a point prop, a first half point prop, and an assist prop. Let's go and take a look at these here. We're starting off by taking a look at Dillon Brooks. So Dillon Brooks here, over 19.5 points. He's already 20.5 on some places, so you're getting a point discount here on PrizePicks, which is awesome. Another reason, they usually bump their points down like 1 compared to other places, which is awesome. So usually you get a little bit of a discount on PrizePicks, especially if you guys like taking overs. He has a 60% hit rate this season without Ja Morant. And Ja Morant is not playing today. If you take a look at the Grizzlies here, so playing the Milwaukee Bucks here, no Ja Morant. He is out tonight. So, and then he is hit in 7 out of his last 10 games without Ja Morant. He is 2 for 2 last season versus Milwaukee. So he has not played Milwaukee this season, but he was 2 for 2 last season. And going over this, I believe he had like 20 and 21 points against them. And last 2 games here, he had 20 and 21. So he's been killing us though without, not really killing it. He's been going over without Ja Morant here. So at least recently too, so 60% without him. So I'm liking the spot quite a bit here for Dillon Brooks here against Milwaukee. So you take a look at this spot here. This game's at 8 o'clock Eastern tonight, 2-point spread at 232.5 over-under. Both of these are great. Low point spread, high over-under is what we're looking for, and that is what we're getting. So small forward here going against the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's take a look at this one here. So season-long small forward versus Milwaukee, and Milwaukee has allowed the 5th most points per game to the small forward position so far this season. Last 7 games here. Milwaukee is still on the easier side, allowing the 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. They're allowing the 11th most points per game to the small forward position. So it's a pretty good spot here. Good matchup for Dillon Brooks. No Ja Morant again. So I'm liking the spot quite a bit for Dillon Brooks. It actually is probably my least favorite of the day still. I don't know how to rank these today. I like them all kind of the same. I don't know. It's going to be a tougher one to rank. But that's kind of what I'm thinking tonight. But make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like on the video, bare minimum. It takes like 2 seconds every day to go ahead and leave a like, so I really would appreciate it. And also subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on so you guys can get notified every single time I post one of these videos. So let's take a look at the first half point prop here. We're going to take a look at Nikola Vucevic. So I like Vucevic over 8.5 points here. Also, I have a free Discord link in the description. I forgot to say that. PrizePicks link and free Discord link down in the description. People giving their free research all the time over there. These guys have great records too. So yeah, free Discord. If you guys are interested in joining, get a little bit extra research for some of your player props here. But Vucevic here, over 8.5 points, averaging 10.4 in his last 5 games here, 14 and 15 in his last 2. So take a look at this. We got to take a look more into this one here. He is a -102 to go over his full game, so that's not really great, but we're taking a look at a first half here. 8 out of 10 hit rate in his last 10 games, and is 2 for 3 this season versus Cleveland. And he had 7 in the first matchup versus Cleveland, 9 in the second matchup, 10 in the third matchup, which he played Cleveland pretty recently too. So, and I believe it was without Jared. No, I don't remember if Jared Allen was playing in that game or not, but Jared Allen's out again. Obviously, he's had a longer-term injury here for Cleveland here. So Jared Allen out again. Got Evan Mobley in here. So 2-point spread to the 223.5 over under here. So I'm looking the spot here for Vucevic going against Cleveland. Let's take a look into this one. So season long center points versus Cleveland. And Cleveland's season long has been a very, very tough matchup, but that's because Jared Allen was playing. If you take a look at the last 7 games here, Cleveland has allowed a crap ton of points with Jared Allen being out. You can take a look here. See, they've allowed the 7th most points per game to the center position in the last 7 games here. So it's a great matchup here. They've been allowing a crap ton of rebounds too and assists. I mean, they've just been atrocious when it comes to centers. It's been horrible for Cleveland. Without Jared Allen out, he's their prime defender, and they've been horrible without him. So I'm expecting a big night here from Nikola Vucevic. Maybe PRA is even a good move, but I'm leaning a little bit more towards the first half points right here in this game. All right, let's take a look at an assist prop here, and that's going to do it for today's video. So let's go ahead and take a look at the NBA tab, and then we'll go ahead and go to Kyrie Irving. I like him over 4.5 assists here, even though it's against Miami. Miami is a team that I like to stay away from 9 times out of 10. This is one that I am going to go ahead and actually play. So averaging 5.8 in his last 5 games here. I need him to go over 4.5 assists, have at least 5, and he's been able to do that 4 out of his last 5 games. If you take a look more into this one, he's a minus 125 to hit his over here. 65% hit rate this season, 9 out of 10 hit rate in his last 10 games, and he had 5 last matchup versus Miami. He also is 3 for 4 in his last 4 career games versus Miami. So he's had a pretty good hit rate against Miami hit this season. We're looking for that 5 assist at least tonight against Miami. Let's take a look at this one here. So 8 o'clock tonight, 5-point spread, 230 over under, so it's pretty good right here. They have their entire team, it looks like, on is questionable, so that could end up being a good thing maybe. But there's also could end up being blowout potential maybe if most of these guys don't play. I mean, who even knows what's going on with Miami right now? That's insane. But point guard, going into Miami Heat here. So this is one you might want to wait to play this one for sure, because you don't know how many people are going to play. If it's a friggin' like 15-point spread, maybe it's one you might not want to play because he might not get his full minutes. So that's a pretty questionable one there, but so I'm going to wait to lock my entries in for sure. By the way, always do your own research on these props. Don't go directly just off of what I say. Always do it your tailor at your own risk, do your own research, all that different stuff, and this kind of reiterates that. So let's take a look, though. Season-long point guard assists versus the Miami Heat. Miami here is about on the harder side here, so 3, 6, 7, 8. They're on the 8th least amount of assists per game this season to the point guard position. If you take a look at the last 7 games, let's go to the last 7 here. Miami here is a little bit kind of right in the middle. So they've been actually allowing quite a bit more of assists in the last 7 games here. They've been allowing 8.39 per game in the last 7. So they've been allowing quite a bit more compared to their season long here for Kyrie Irving. It's a pretty good matchup for him, I'd say. So a lot of great spots here. I'd say my favorite here is going to be Vucevic over 8.5 first half points. Then probably Kyrie Irving over 4.5 assists. And then Dillon Brooks over 19.5 points. I think that's how I kind of rank them. But always tail everything at your own risk for sure, man. That's kind of what I'm looking today. Let me know what you guys like down in the comments if you guys wish. Help each other out. Join the Discord. It's telling you guys. Great way to get some research in. You can share your own research. Share what you guys like. See what other people are liking. And just kind of... it's a good little community we got going on. So appreciate every single person who has watched these videos, especially to the end. Helps me out a ton. And finally, just leave a like, man, and subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a ton. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's hit that 3-0 sweep finally. Been dying for it. Been constantly 2-1. Really hoping for that 3-0. Let's get it done. See you, boys. Goodbye.